Have you ever wondered why some leaders seem to rise higher, faster, and last longer than others? What's their secret? What's the secret behind their success? My mom used to say, "You're no better than the company you keep." Hello, friends, and welcome to Living the Laws. I'm your host, Larry Laws Sr., and I am honored you are here for another edition of Wednesday Wisdom Live. This is the space where leaders like you come to recharge, get inspired, and discover how you can make bold moves to be a value to others and build legacies. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, and ring the notification bell so you'll never miss when we go live. Because this community is about more than just information, it's about transformation. Today's lesson comes from John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, the law of the inner circle. In the core truth is those closest to you determine the level of your success. Let's look back at the chessboard for a moment. On the last episode, we talked about the Italian game, whether it's this opening or one of the other openings. The law of the inner circle reminds me of how you protect and empower your most important pieces. In chess, your pawns, rooks, bishops, queen, they're all unique roles. But here's the truth. Not every piece should be treated the same way. Some say that those closest to you influences you most. Some of the pieces stay on the edge, regarding space from afar. Others stay close to your king, forming a tight shield that keeps you alive. That's your inner circle. They're not scattered all over the board. They're right there every day, day in and out, helping you implement your strategy, helping you lead better. And then there's those others on the outer circle, the pieces further away. Still valuable, often innovative, but not your daily lifeline. The lesson? A great leader knows how to position their people, who belongs close and who supports from the outside. When I served in the military some years ago, I look back at my Army career, I can see the law of the inner circle at work. Early in my career as a young soldier, I thought leadership was all about rank, my abilities, and how I carried out my responsibilities and tasks. But further as I advanced, it became clear my success in my ratings, awards, and even the promotions to higher ranks never were just about me. As a first sergeant, my inner circle determined whether our company thrived or just survived. The sergeant majors, officers, and other sergeants that advised me, the platoon sergeants, team leaders who carried out orders, the soldiers I could trust in the toughest moments, they were the difference. Success is never about me only. Success is never a solo act, even in the Army where discipline and chain of command are strong. Your inner circle determines your ceiling. And the same is true in business, in community leadership, and in life. So how do you know who belongs in your inner circle? Here's a list of the qualities you want to consider. Number 1, integrity. Without integrity, nothing else matters. If you can't be trusted, then you don't belong. As a civilian, you want to know, who can you rely on? Can they be trusted? Who's got your back? Where in the Army, I wanted to know, who's got my six? Number 2 is a positive attitude. The inner circle sets the tone. Now, do you want someone that always brings you down? A member that presents something negative every time you see them? They're always stirring up things. Negativity at the core spreads like poison. It must be weeded out. If it's a rotten attitude, keep it out of your bunch. Next, you want members that value excellence. Average is not enough. Inner circle members must push for the best. They must push you to be your best. Doing the minimal is not something that you want to strive for, or just meeting the standard is not good enough. Strive for excellence. The next quality is flexibility. Time change. Challenges come, and only thing that is constant is change. The inner circle must be able to adapt and overcome with you. The next quality is key and is definitely a must for your inner circle. That's loyalty. They may not disagree in private, but they stand with you in public. There is no option. Loyalty is non-negotiable. The sixth and final key quality that will keep you and let you know if they belong in your inner circle is if they value people. If a member don't have genuine care for others, they'll tear down what you're trying to build. Theirs are undesirable. It's just undesirable because they are essential. When you look at your inner circle, ask yourself, do they reflect these six qualities? Or are they hindering my leadership potential? Inner versus outer circle. John Maxwell makes a powerful distinction. Inner circle, they assist you day to day. They help you lead better. They help you implement. Where outer circle, they assist you from time to time. They help you lead bigger. They help you innovate. Both are important. The outer circle might bring you the next big idea, but your inner circle makes sure today's mission succeeds. And here's where great leaders stand apart. They're always looking for ways to move the right people from the outer circle into the inner circle. The two circles are intertwined. A strong leader recognizes potential. It tests character. And when it's proven, draws that person closer. In my nonprofit, First Home Alliance, I see this principle in action every single day. My vision may set the direction, but it's the people in my inner circle who keep the mission moving. Counselors, staff, volunteers, and board members who are embody integrity, positivity, loyalty. They are the reason we've been able to serve over 22,000 individuals. On the other hand, when I've allowed the wrong person or the wrong people too close, it has always slowed progress, created unnecessary conflict, and limited growth. And that's a leader's lesson. You only have to learn it once. Here are a couple things I can apply right now. Or I should say, here's things that you can apply as well. Elevate your circle. List the 5 people who influence you daily. Do they elevate you or drain you? Invest in the right people. When you find someone who has the right qualities, pour into them. Mentor them. Share responsibility. A strong inner circle doesn't always happen by accident. It's built. And lastly, transition potential leaders. Watch your outer circle. When you see someone who has both skills and character, bring them closer. Great leaders are always expanding and strengthening their inner circle. So, who's in your inner circle? Remember, those closest to you determine the level of your success. If you want to rise higher, start by building stronger. Surround yourself with integrity, positivity, excellence, flexibility, loyalty, and love for people. Because here's the truth. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. With the right circle around you, on the battlefield, in the boardroom, and on the chessboard of life, the law of the inner circle will determine how high and how far you go. So choose wisely, build intentionally, and always make your next move your best move.